Hi guys, it's Sweetly Simming and today we're going to be decorating the interior of this house in Sims 4. So I've already built the outside of the house because it takes me a long time to get the floor plan of the exterior right and get like the shape of it right, but we are going to be decorating the inside of it together. So I'm just going to take you inside and show you what the interior looks like. Okay, so this is the floor plan. You come in here and we've got like maybe a living area here. There can be the kitchen back here. We've got a bathroom and a kid's bedroom that's quite small. And then upstairs we've got another bedroom or a hallway, and we've got another room here. So it's probably like 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom. It isn't great that it's only 1 bathroom, but I still think it's like a cute house. So I think I'm going to start by figuring out where I want to put the staircase, because I was originally planning on having this be a bedroom, but now I'm thinking maybe have it be this room here. So I might see if I can put the stairs like okay, let's see. I'd quite like... Why have the windows come? No, thank you. I don't want the windows. I might try and see if I can kind of curve it and have it in there curved slightly, because I think that will look quite cute and it might fit better. So I might put that... It might have... Let's think. So one thing I have just thought of is it better to put it here? That was originally a bedroom, but is it worth moving this around and have that be the hallway, and then we can have another bathroom here and then 2 kind of small bedrooms? I think that might work better, possibly. Yeah, I kind of like that. Okay, so I've just put some lights in. I've used these because I think they look really pretty and nice, and I'm trying to use quite a bit of high school years because this is in the high school years world. So I'm thinking that I want the kitchen to be kind of in this space. I'm probably going to do maybe these counters. They're not base game, but I don't think I'm trying to make this a limited pack build, so I think I'm probably going to use these because I really like them and I think they're really pretty. I don't know why, but I always think that the default swatch for them is this blue. For me, this blue is just like the counters. I don't know why, but it just makes me think of them. That's like the main swatch in my head, which I don't really understand because the main swatch isn't this one, but I don't know, it's strange. But I'll then put the oven in here. I don't know whether to do the oven in blue or white, because I think the white looks better because it matches with the fridge, and also the blue doesn't quite match, I don't think. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that, and then I think I'm going to have it kind of like this. And then I might do some of the Parenthood tile at the back, or I might do the high school years tile. It's quite, a lot, but I don't think I've ever used it before actually, and I probably should because it's like really pretty. It just is a lot, so I struggle to this is just so much. It's really beautiful, but it's just a lot of colour, so I think I might use this one, and I might just put that in the bathrooms too so I don't forget. And then I might put like a column here. That's a bit much. I might just put like these columns here so it kind of it makes the change in wallpaper look less weird, in my opinion, to have the columns there, because that way it kind of just merges better rather than looking kind of odd. For the rest of the wallpaper, I'm thinking maybe this one. It's from Parenthood, and I was going to use the Parenthood tile, or maybe, I don't know, do I want something kind of like more bold? Like, this is kind of old but bold, if that makes sense. I don't even know what I mean by that, but it's like very kind of out there. I don't really know like what kind of style I'm going for the house. I think like basically almost, yeah, bold but old, like not really new with loads of colour, but like obviously the outside is bright blue part of it, kind of just looking like fun but not in a like new way exactly. So actually this is kind of perfect for that. I kind of love this, and I don't think I've ever used it before, so that's fun. Although I'm now just thinking I do like that. I'm just wondering what does that look less fancy? Because I don't want this to look like a hugely fancy house. I just want it to look kind of like cute. I might use like what should I use? I actually don't know. This is like a bit much. I think I might use this because I love the other one. I do think that looks really good, but it is just a lot, and I don't know if it looks too fancy. Whereas I think this one looks fancy, but less overpoweringly so, if that makes sense. I also, should I do it in the blue, or should I use like a pinky tone? Wait. Oh, I really like that. I think I'm going to use this. I'm sorry for going back and forth so much, by the way. You're probably so annoyed by this. But I'm definitely settling on that. That is just so cute. I love that. So I'm thinking of doing the living room kind of like here. So I'll probably, should I do more pink? No, I think I'm going to do like a wood. I might do like the TV stand there and then the TV on top. And then in terms of the sofas, I'm thinking maybe like this one from Life and Death, because I think it looks really fancy and pretty, but I don't think it looks like overly fancy, if that makes sense. Like it does look very beautiful, but I don't think it looks too unlike just a normal sofa that someone would have. It just looks like a slightly posh one, in my opinion. Or should I use this one? This one is very similar, in my opinion. It's from Cottage Living, but I think it looks less fancy. But also, I don't think it looks too like cottagey. I don't think it looks out of place here. And then I want some like chairs. I don't know whether to just do these, but these are kind of like, I don't know, boring. Maybe these. These are really cute, and I feel like they look quite, I mean, they do look quite kind of old-fashioned, maybe. I don't really understand the swatches on them. They look really old-fashioned, but then the swatches are quite odd, in my opinion. Like, I'm not being rude, they're cute, but I never find myself using it because its swatches are so, like, strange, sort of thing. I might just put a little rug here. Maybe that one, because I think that is super cute. And then maybe like a nice coffee table. I think we may have to use one from the same pack as the TV stand, because then that way it matches nicely. I might put a little like gramophone on the table, or maybe just like a speaker, because I don't think it's meant to be in house in the olden days, so I think they can have a speaker. And then I want to do the dining room, which is it's not going to be like a proper dining room, I think. I just think I'm going to put it in like the kitchen. I might try and use this table because I don't think it looks like it has to belong in a school. I think it fits in a school, but I think it can work here. Maybe like what chairs? Maybe those, to be honest. And then I might just kind of move these around like this and fit it like there. No. Maybe like that, kind of just in the middle of the room. It's not exactly in the middle, that would be the middle. Yeah, I think that's cute. Have they got like a nice circle rug I could put under it? Most of the swatches of these are a lot, but can I size this rug up? What? That's kind of very big. Also, the fluffiness looks a bit weird, I think. That looks kind of like that looks very mosaic-esque. No. Maybe like that one sized up? Yeah, I kind of love that. Does it come in a darker blue to kind of match the walls? That's kind of fun, but I don't think it matches the other wallpaper. I think it needs to be a bit more toned down. I think that looks really nice for the main area. I'm just going to fill in the bathrooms off camera probably because they're not very exciting. Okay, I've finished the bathrooms. They're very simple, but they function. And now I think I'm going to do this room. I think this is going to be a teens room because it is made in the high school years world. I'd probably like to make the 2 spare bedrooms into like teens rooms. I think this one I might do like very kind of vibrant colours sort of thing to kind of, yeah, pop a lot. So maybe like, that's really pretty. Maybe this one, to be honest. The one I picked first. And then for wallpapers, I'm probably going to do like that. Because that is so pretty, I think. Maybe like that. And then a more red toned one along here, and then I'll probably just do like simple white paint for the rest because I think having it on all the walls is a bit too much. I'm now thinking, should I give them no, I think I'll give them a single bed because their room is quite small and like it's one teenager. If their room was really tiny, they probably would rather have a small bed and maximize the amount of space they could have for other stuff. Maybe like this desk, because that's really fun. I think this teenager is very like vibrant and bright and like kind of messy sort of thing. I don't think they're the neatest person. I think they just kind of, their room is quite jumbled. They've just kind of like thrown it together really. But it still manages to look really cute. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I'll give them a little computer. Well, that's not a little computer, that is huge. This teenager is extremely lucky. They have a ginormous PC in their bedroom. Maybe like that's really fun, but I don't know if the colours match really. Maybe like that in blue kind of works a bit better. Yeah, I kind of like that more. I might move the bed and put the bed here and then the chest of drawers next to it like that. Because I think that looks better. And then I want some like art on the wall. Yeah, this looks perfect. Maybe, I don't know. What are the posters? Maybe this one. That looks kind of cool. So I think I'm going to do these curtains rather. Sorry, can't speak today. Although they don't seem to want to fit, so I might not do any curtains because I think those would have been really cute, but they don't fit, and I don't really want to faff around trying to fit them if I actually don't even like the end result. I might do this like really bold rug. I know this room is kind of odd, but I wanted it to be like a mishmash of colours, so I don't really mind that it's not like put together and everything doesn't match exactly brilliantly. I kind of just wanted it to be like, oh yeah, she's bought like the most random stuff. She's seen a rug and thought, oh, that looks cute, and not really coordinated it. It's just kind of, she just wants bright really and vibrant. Okay, I think this room's done. I really like that. And then now let's head upstairs. So we've got the hallway, but I might do that last. I think I'm going to work on the bedrooms in here first. I'd like to put some carpet down in these two. So I might do like a kind of blue carpet because that's kind of, there's a lot of blue in the house in general, so I think that's good. And then this will obviously be the primary bedroom. So actually I might do blue wallpaper and like just white carpet in here. so it looks a bit more like simple. For the bed, I'd like to use a high school years bed, but like a lot of them are very out there. But there's like this one which is actually really pretty. Like, I think they're all pretty, but probably most of them aren't suited to grown-ups. But then there's like this, which works perfectly. What? There's a random door. Okay, ignoring that. Yeah, so I think I'm going to put the bed slightly off center so I can fit some stuff here. So I might just put like a mirror there, and then I'll probably put a dresser here. I think I will include a family computer, but I think I'll put that in the hallway rather than in this room, because this room is very small. I've also just realised it has no windows in, which is kind of sad, but oh well, they'll have to make do. I'll give them like a little bedside. No, they don't fit. Maybe this one. That's kind of tiny but cute. And then I'd like a rug just to add a bit more colour, because to be honest, I like doing the teenagers' rooms and the children's rooms because that's a lot more fun for me, whereas a parent's room is kind of a bit more boring, I think. Okay, so I think this room will be for like a kid, so I might do this fun wallpaper. I also might just paint the hallway white, like simple. So for the kid, I think I'm going to use up quite a lot of Parenthood. I've used quite a lot of Parenthood in this build anyway, just like unintentionally. I'd also like, I was trying to find the bed, but I've now found this cute thing. I might put this, I've never used it before, but I think it is really cute. Where is the bed I'm thinking of? This one, yeah. Because it comes with like a bit of blue on in this swatch. I might actually, what? How did that happen? No thank you. I might put that there and then alt place that so it's not directly at the edge, but also you can fit the bed in. I'll put this like by their bed, I think, because it could kind of double as a nightstand for them. What colour do I want? Blue, probably. I'd like to give them, I don't think I'm going to worry about giving them a desk, because there's going to be a desk in a hallway, like right next to their bedroom, so they can probably just use that desk if they want to. And I'd like to prioritise giving them like fun toys they can play with, rather than a place to do their homework, really. I'll give them a doll's house. It's so, wait, is that the original size? Hang on. Why is it so big? Size down one, it looks massive. That is strange. Okay, maybe this cool thing. Yeah, I like that. Okay, and then we've just got the hallway and the garden left. I'm going to do like just a kind of fence blocking off the stairs, because you don't want your like child running around in the night and falling down the stairs. That would not be good at all. So I'll probably do this because that matches the cabinet downstairs. That is a very bad thing for it to match, but we will do it anyway. And then maybe this chair. Okay, so I think, where was I? Sorry, I just like disappeared for ages and then it came back again. Right, so I think I was giving them a computer. And I might put like a bookshelf in the hallway so they can read some books if they so wish. I might put, there's like a, oh, that's too long. Oh, that's frustrating. Okay, I'll just put 2 of them. And then I think we've only got the garden left. So we can do a, wait, does that, I don't know if that's too much. It fits with the blue, but I think it's probably a bit too much. I might put like a table and chairs out here, or like a bench, because I think that would be cute. There's this one, which is from like the, at least it used to be, free kind of holiday little pack, but it actually looks really quite good. I think it looks better than like this bench, kind of. I'm not sure. And then I'll give them like a nice bin. What is a nice bin? What is the definition of a good bin? I mean, I guess one that like holds your rubbish. I don't know. I might give them this cute flowery mailbox because that's really pretty. And then I might do like some swings. I might put like a swing set out here. Yeah, no, not that. I might put a telescope actually, and then yeah, just some swings. Because we've obviously got like a child and a teenager, so it'd be nice for them to have somewhere to play. I mean, it kind of, are you gonna like get hit by the swing there? Probably. Okay, they'll just have to not multitask. And then I'll just put like a nice little path down, little stone path. That would be cute. That is far too thin. Well, and that is far too big. Okay, so just like that, probably. And I think that is all. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye!